After controversy erupts over the movie Kashmir Files, director Vivek Agnihotri has been given Y category CRPF security. India Today has learned that security has been provided based on the threat perception to the director after his film's release. Under the Y category security, Agnihotri will be provided a security cover of 8 personnel, which would have 2 commandos and 6 police personnel. The Kashmir Files outlines the brutalities endured by the Kashmiri Pandits and the ensuing mass exodus of the community from the valley in the 1990s. It has received a massive push from the centre and states, with many extending tax breaks to it. The film also got the Prime Minister's nod, who in a speech called out an entire ecosystem, quote unquote, which is trying to sabotage and discredit a film that is telling the truth, he said. So Vivek Agnihotri, the director of Kashmir Files, has now been accorded a Y category security. This will be a pan-India security cover by the CRPF. This after the MHA assessed threat perception to the director of the film The Kashmir Files and decided to provide him with this security cover. Remember, this is a film that has garnered a lot of attention. It has received a push from the centre and BJP-ruled states as well, giving it tax breaks as well. This film depicts the horrors faced by the Kashmiri Pandit community in the valley in the 1990s, which led to a mass exodus of the Kashmiri Hindu community from the valley. And this film narrates the ordeal of the Kashmiri Pandit community and the anguish that they continue to express. This film stars Anupam Kher and Pallavi Joshi as well. Vivek Agnihotri, the director of the film, has now been given CRPF Y category security pan-India in lieu of the threat perceptions, in view of the threat perceptions which have been assessed by the Ministry of Home Affairs after some elements in fact threatened Vivek Agnihotri in the wake of his film's release. My colleague Manish Pandey is now joining me on this breaking piece of information. Manish, what were the sort of threats that director Vivek Agnihotri faced, because of which the Ministry of Home Affairs has decided to go ahead and give him Y category CRPF security cover?
Yeah, well, Paulami, what we have learned from our sources within the Ministry of Home Affairs is that there is a specific committee which decides that whether a person should get security cover or not. And in case of Vivek Agnihotri, they were given details that he is having some threat after the release of movie The Kashmir Files on March 11. And based on those threat perception, he has been given Y category security. It means there will be 8 personnel, including 2 police personnel or commandos who will be providing security to him all across country 24/7. So this is an important development in backdrop of threat perception. This is what the MHA is saying at this point of time.
So much for bringing us all of those details. That's all we have time for in this broadcast. Stay tuned to India Today. News and updates will continue on the other side.